Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NightWatch BM. Tonight, we embark on a journey into the realm of the extraordinary. We've all heard tales of those who claim to possess the gift of foreseeing the future. But what if I told you that there exists a person who stands at the crossroads of artistry, philosophy, military intelligence, and cyber warfare, all while being a masterful seer of the days yet to come? Our guest tonight is nothing short of a modern-day Renaissance figure, an individual whose talents defy categorization. He's an astonishing artist whose works have left audiences in awe, a profound philosopher who's pushed the boundaries of human understanding, and a battle-hardened veteran of military intelligence, as well as a true cyber warfare virtuoso. But that's not all. He's also zoomed through the streets of Chicago at breakneck speeds on a snowmobile and left his indelible mark in the digital realm with the game-changing appearance in the 3DO CD-ROM title, Dueling Fireman. Tonight, we have the privilege of delving into the mind of a visionary who may hold the key to mysteries yet unsolved. A man known by a clandestine moniker, Bogart 9, whose insights into the future could very well shape the world as we know it. As we seek answers to who he truly is and how he perceives the world, we're also joined by our network's own Brien Rullman from our Monrovia affiliate, joining us here live at Studio 47 as we embark on a quest to unravel the enigma of a man who could see the future. So stay with us, dear viewers, as we embark on an extraordinary journey of discovery. Welcome to NightWatch BM.
Live from Hollywood. NightWatch BM.
Before midnight.
With your host, Barry Medley.
Barry Medley.
And tonight's special guest. Tonight's the right night to watch NightWatch BM.
Tonight's the right night to watch NightWatch BM. Yes.
Tonight's the right night to watch NightWatch BM. Yes.
All right, folks, well, here we are, NightWatch BM. Great to have you here. Thanks for joining us. And we've got two, one incredible guest and one great guest host over here, Brien Rullman from our Monrovia office. You probably know him, of course, but we've also have our incredible guest here, Bogart 9. Bogart, how are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm sorry. I got you there. Go say that again. Let's see if we can hear you this time.
I'm doing fine.
Great. Well, great to have you here, and always great to have you. And you have had some contact with Bogart 9 in the past, and so we thought we'd bring you in here. And thanks for coming tonight.
Good to be here.
Of course. So. Wow, folks, this man over here, Bogart 9, has the ability to predict the future, and he's written a book about it and studied and has his own techniques in order to get there, and we're going to figure that out. But I also want you to know, thank you for tuning in, and you can be part of tonight's Chammelcast by either just chattering. Here in the Chammel Chatter, we got Chad T, Cyborg Ninja, Comfy, Jekyll Spielman, Drabadair Driscoll, Rand Wolf, Ultra 404. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and you can also draw on tonight's program.
Chammelstrader.
On the Chammelstrader, if you go to www.infochammel.com/Chammelstrader, you can draw on your television and everyone else's by just using your phone, tablet, or computer at www.infochammel.com/Chammelstrader. And, of course, we've got Teleborg here, too.
Yes.
Great to have you here tonight, Teleborg.
Okay. Hi, Bogart 9. Hi, Brien Rullman.
Hi, Teleborg. How's the AI world?
Okay. Hi,
so.
Bogart 9.
Hello, Teleborg 2.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is a great show. Teleborg, you've got some questions about how to predict the future and all this, and
yes.
But I don't know if we'll
my favorite thing about predicting the future is that you know exactly what's going to happen and when.
Well, let's talk about this. How to predict the future. I mean, your past. You've done so many crazy and different things in your past, and that led you to write a book on how to predict the future. Can you tell us a little bit of how this method works?
I would say that that Brien and a mutual friend of ours, Dave Foss, were some of my early supporters. 13 years ago, when I started saying I could predict the future, people thought I was crazy. But look what we see today.
Yes.
Netflix, Google, they're all, it's a business model. They're predicting everything we want to buy, where we want to go. So I just...
Yeah, I see you.
You know, I was ahead of the curve about this prediction.
I'll see it. And now, and so what's the status of this? Is this a book that people can get, or is this a book that's coming out? What's going on with how to predict the future?
The book is by appointment only, and it's made out of wood.
Okay.
And I know that might sound strange of a wooden book. It's a little heavy. But it's going to be wood. So, you're not going to...
personally, I think that's good. You're saving on paper. You're just using wood.
Yes. You're not going to digitally copy my wooden book.
Okay. And how heavy is the wooden version of it?
It's not 2x4s, but it's not balsa.
Okay.
It's not balsa wood.
Right. All right.
I mean, you could defend yourself and smack someone over the head with it. So it's a wooden book.
Is there a connection between using it as a weapon or some type of defensive unit and predicting the future at the same time? Is there a connection?
Well, there could be. There could be a connection in that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And there is a website that I have right now. There's a couple websites where people...
Yeah, we could check out...
They can learn how to predict at home in their own living room.
Yeah.
And, these are some of the books.
This is one of the book right here, How to Predict the Future. Can you...
Yes.
This is an ebook that you can download or no?
Well, no. This is going to be a wooden...
It's a wooden book, yeah.
Yes.
You got a couple...
Well, eventually it'll be on every format.
Okay.
All formats, but it's going to start out as a wooden book by appointment only.
And so this is the book here. You have a few books here, but How to Predict the Future: Behavior, Genetics, Fate.
Yeah, that cover has meaning right there. I was snowmobiling in Colorado, and I took that picture. And all those snowmobile tracks, if you notice, they all go over the horizon, but there's a couple that go in a different way. All those are people going through life, and most people go, the together. But there's some outliers, and then there's a couple that gave up and did a U-turn. You could see the snowmobile tracks, and then there's a couple that went in the woods and were never seen again.
Okay.
So that's.
Did you have anything to do with the disappearance of these people with your wooden books, or?
No, I rode the snowmobile and took that photo.
I got you. Okay.
That's everybody.
All right. We're going to give up the phone lines. We're going to go to a commercial, and we're going to open up the phone lines. And what you can do is you can ask our guest here questions about how he can predict the future. Actually, before we do that, let's take a quick look at some... you brought some images here, Bogart, and we're going to take a look at them, and you can kind of walk us through some of these images that are part of this whole thing of predicting the future. Let's...
Yes, that's my book that I was in the Army for 40 years.
Okay.
And as you can see, the Army isn't really a picnic. And I did 40 years because I was a reservist and a defense contractor.
Okay.
At the same time. That's how I did 40 years.
I like that picture of you because it looks bizarre to me. It doesn't look... It looks like somebody else.
No.
That looks exactly like you. So, these pictures. Is there a connection here to predicting the future?
I can pull a rabbit out of a hat. There's me in Iraq.
Okay.
And I was in front of.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks for that. And that's my studio, the Court of Bogart 9.
Okay.
Where I develop all my organic algorithms. Yeah, there's the book cover.
Okay.
We're going to talk about digital algorithms versus analog algorithms.
What is the deal with that?
We're going to get in that. Well, we can do a little demonstration.
Let's see, if we get to that demonstration, what we'll do is we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to open up the phone lines, and you can guess one of the mystery snacks. You can guess the word that actually hasn't been said yet. But I tell you what, if you guess this word, I will get on my bike, take off the front wheel, pop a wheelie, and ride it as far as I can. So if you can guess what the mystery word is, that's going to happen, and you might just win 1 million video colors. So that's we're going to open up the phone lines, and we'll have more from our guest, Bogart 9, and our guest host, Brian Schlesinger, is coming up right after this. You're watching NightWatch BM.
InfoChammel
Are you a time traveler? Have you come into legal or societal problems and are looking for someone to turn to? Have you become separated from your device or portal? Are you responsible for a disastrous paradox? You need someone you can trust to handle your situation in a discreet and confidential manner. Time Traveler Services are here to help. We have no governmental or corporate military affiliations on or off-world and are a private consortium of light beings and temporal law scholars offering free advice and assistance. Call now. It's free. 747-227-4748. That's 747-227-4748. Tempus EO Magnus.
We set the bar low so you can go high. InfoChammel.
Back. Thanks for joining us for tonight's NightWatch BM, and our wonderful guests here. What can I say? Operators are standing by. Hey, Johnny, can you give them the number? We're going to have some people call in and talk to our guests right here. John, give them the number. Skycam, and let's get that phone and see who it is. Hey, thanks for calling NightWatch BM, your number one BM. What's your BM and where your BM from?
My BMs are in Garden Grove.
Okay, Garden Grove, great. And what's your you got some? How are you going to contribute to tonight's NightWatch BM?
I think I need to address what we're all concerned about, and that's Britney Spears and her knife dance.
Okay. Her knife dance, yes. Britney Spears' knife dance. If you haven't heard about this, folks, Britney has gone to a new level where she's now dancing all sexy with knives in her home, and it's worried some people.
That's right.
Yeah. So, what's your thought on it, sir?
Well, I think she should be allowed to dance with knives.
I agree. Teleborg, do you agree?
Yes.
How about you, guests? You guys, what do you think about Britney's knife dancing?
I wholeheartedly agree. I think she should dance with knives.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a knife demonstration tonight.
Yes, we do.
Okay, well,
yes, we do.
Before I go,
she might be able to predict the future with those knife.
I just want to guess that one of those snacks is called
Fruity Holes?
Fruity Holes.
Yeah.
Fruity Holes. Okay, well, that's a great guess. Teleborg, is this, could you
Yes.
please tell our caller, is this guess here, could this be Fruity Holes? I'm sorry, sir, it's not Fruity Holes, but it was a great guess, and you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and send you 5,000 colors your way. Participating, so.
Well, that's 5,000 more than I had earlier.
Yeah, okay,
well, great.
Well, thanks for calling, and all the colors to you. Have a great BM.
All the colors to you.
Okay, great.
BMing out.
All right. Well, let's check in with the channel chatters.
Camels. Great.
On television tonight, and everyone else's. It looks like there's maybe been a change there. I can't quite tell. But
I think the ET's been added in the corner there.
Okay, ET is in the corner. That wasn't there. So if you want to draw on your television tonight and everyone else's, make sure to go to www.infochammel.com/Chammelstrator. And you can do that on your phone, tablet, or computer. And you should be able to make a difference in tonight's broadcast. Let's get back to our guests. Yeah, so did you have a small demonstration here to show us regarding predicting the future, or?
Yes, the way I do it is I use analog algorithms.
Okay, yeah, you were going to tell us what's the difference here.
Well, Facebook and Netflix and everybody, they're tracking us, the info brokers. They're using digital algorithms.
No way.
And analog algorithms are actually much more powerful. So let's give a little example of digital algorithms. So let's say that there's a rival TV program over in Burbank.
Yep.
And it's called NightWatch BM.
Okay, BN.
Before noon.
Yep.
And this rival show, they want to hijack Teleborg 2.
Okay.
Let's just say. And the way they would do that, this is what the military...
No way.
The military... When I was doing this, I was a defense contractor, but now it's in boot camp. It's a business model.
That's ridiculous, Bogart.
But let's say what the rival studio would do. They would give everything a grid coordinate. This microphone...
okay.
The monitors in the back, each thing would have a grid, a latitude, longitude.
Yes.
Barry's hairdo might have a grid, grid coordinate. Our conversation could have a grid coordinate. Everything has these coordinates, and it all goes on an Excel spreadsheet.
Okay.
And you have your rows. Each row is an item. Then you have your columns, which could be a date timestamp. But now they're monitoring Teleborg 2 for months or maybe years, and they're tracking her pattern of life. So you could have a spreadsheet with 8,000 lines of all of her data with these columns, and you load that into a software like Palantir, which people have probably heard of, or Esri ArcMap. And once you've got this data in the software, it will plot those latitude, longitude, and that temporal, that time. Yeah, this is example right here. That's a spreadsheet. That's an Excel spreadsheet.
Okay.
And yeah, right here. And you can tell the software to say, every time Teleborg 2 does this, make it red. Or every time somebody talks to somebody, make it a green line. And the software will, you could say every time something happens on this corner, make it gold.
Oh, Bogart 9.
Yeah, your boss doesn't want a stack of spreadsheets. He wants that. He wants to see a data visualization of this pattern of life. So this rival studio has been doing this Teleborg 2, and 2 years. And then at some point they go, okay, and a helicopter lands on the roof of the studio here, and Navy SEALs snatch up Teleborg 2, and there you go. See, there's a pattern of life. That is the tracking the pattern of what you're doing.
Oh, Bogart 9.
Yeah, this right here. This is data pointing to a map, pointing to the item, and this is geospatial intelligence with health psychology using data visualization with predictive link analysis.
I don't get it.
That's what we see here, and that's the digital model. Now, I brought that up because that's what's going on to us, but that's not what I do.
Well, tell us what you do. What's the difference here?
Well, that is millions-dollar computer systems backed by billion-dollar corporations. If we're at home, we don't have all that equipment. And so that's when I thought, okay, the military and the government and everybody, they're using all this equipment.
Let's get that
we have a
call.
phone
Let's
call?
see if we got a call coming in.
we got
let's
it.
see what you got.
We got a phone call.